Hello students, welcome to Saraswat International Academy. This is the fourth video of Standard 9 Mathematics, chapter number 1, Number System. In a previous video, we have discussed about the rational number and their decimal expansion. So in this video, we will discuss about how we can find a rational number from its decimal expansion and what about the decimal expansion of irrational number. So let's start the video with first example. Example number 6 of your textbook. Show that 3.142678 is a rational number. In other words, express 3.142678 in a form p by q where p and q are integers and q is not equals to 0. So in the solution of this question, what we have? We have 3.142678. So it can be written by 3142678 divided by how many zeros we have to put after 1. There are 6 zeros because there are 6 decimal places in the digit. So that's why it can be written as 10000000. So this is the standard form of p by q, and hence we can say it is a rational number what we have to find. Okay, which kind of decimal expansion this is? It is the terminating decimal expansion. So let us consider that the case when the decimal expansion is non-terminating recurring. So for that also we will discuss from example. So let's check the example for this case. Now example number 7. Show that 0.333 infinite times, or it can be written as 0.3 bar, can be expressed in a form of p by q where p and q are integers and q not equals to 0. So we have to find the p by q form of a non-terminating recurring decimal expansion. So what we have to do? Let assuming x equals to my number 0.3333 up to infinite times. Now one step I am doing, it is a logical step, multiply by 10 on both sides. Okay, why I multiply by 10 on both sides? So in this case you have to remember how many digits are repeated in the question. So here we can say only single digit 3 is repeated, so we have to multiply by it on both sides by 10. If two digits are repeated, then we have to multiply it by 100. If 3, then 1000, 4, then 10,000, so on. So here one digit is repeated, so I multiplied by 10 on both sides. So I will get 10x equals to 10 into 0.3333 up to infinite times. Okay, by multiplying by 10 on RHS, I will get 3.333 up to infinite times. Now we have to break the value 3.333 into two parts such that one part become your x value. So I can write 3.333 like 3 plus 0.333 up to infinite times. Now 0.333 will become your x. So this function will become now 10x equals to 3 plus x. Now taking the right hand side x towards left hand side, I will get, and solving for x, I will get 9x equals to 3. Now 3 can be cancelled out, so I will get x equals to 1 by 3. So here we can say it is a p by q format of the non-terminating decimal expansion. So we can write 0.333 up to infinite or 0.3 bar is equals to 1 by 3, and it is a p by q form of the given rational number. Now again discuss the next question of same type. Now example number 8. Now show that 1.272727 up to infinite, or we can say 1.27 bar, can be expressed in a form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equals to 0. So what we have to do again, solution, let x, assuming x equals to 1.272727 up to infinite time. Now what number we have to multiply it by on both sides? So here two digits are repeated, so I will multiply by 100 on both sides. So that's why I will get 100x equals to 127.272727. Again, what we have to do, we have to separate the value 127.2727 up to infinite times in a two parts, such that one part should be your x. So I can write 100x equals to 126 plus 1.272727 up to infinite times. So what will it become? So I can write it is 126 plus x. Now again, taking x towards left hand side, I will get 100x minus x equals to 126. So 99x equals to 126. Now I will get x equals to 126 divided by 99. Again, we have remembered that P by Q should be in a simplest form, not any factor other than 1 of P and Q there be exist. So here we know one is 1 factor 9 is common for the both numbers, for the numerator and denominator. So after simplifying, I will get it is 40 by 11. This is the least simplest format of P by Q, and it is 14 by 11. So you can say 1.272727 infinite time, or 1.27 bar can be represented by 14 by 11. I hope you will understand this concept. Now again, discussing one more example, so you can clear the concept that how you can represent any non-terminating recurring decimal expression in a P by Q form. So let's discuss next example. So example number 9, show that 0.2353535 infinite time or 0.235 bar can be expressed the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q not equals to 0. So again, solution for this question, what we will observe it, again assuming let x equals to 0.23535 bar, or you can 0.352353535. Now what we have, which number we have to multiply it? Here two digits are repeated, so now multiply by 100 on both sides. So I will get 100x equals to 23.5353 up to infinite. Now again, we have to separate 23.535353 in a two way, such that the resulting number should be your x. So that's why I can write it is 100x equals to 23.3 plus 0.2353535 up to infinite times. So now what will be become? So now again it will become x. So my question will become 23.3 plus x. Again shifting the right hand side x value towards left hand side, I will get 99x equals to 23.3. Now 23.3 can be written as, by terminating decimal expansion concept, so it can be written as 99x equals to 233 by 10. So x will become 233 by 990. Now we cannot simplify this function. This is my least simplification form of P by Q. So again you can say that 0.235 bar can be expressed by 233 by 990. So I hope that all students will understand the concept about representing a non-terminating recurring decimal expansion in a form of P by Q format. So I hope you will understand this concept. Now moving towards the next concept, but what you have observed from these three examples, so we have to note down it. So what you have observed, so let us summarize our results in the following form. What form you have to remember? So the first one, that the decimal expansion of a rational number is either terminating or non-terminating recurring. You have seen the rational number has either terminating or non-terminating recurring decimal expansion. Moreover, vice versa, or you can say the number whose decimal expansion is terminating or non-terminating recurring, then it is rational. So you have to think two things that you have to be remembered, that the decimal expansion of a rational number is either terminating or non-terminating recurring, or moreover a number whose decimal expansion is terminating or non-terminating is called rational numbers. So you have got the concept about the decimal expansion of a rational number. But now, what about the decimal expansion of irrational number? We have to discuss about it. So, because of the property we have learned in above case, we can conclude the data that the decimal expansion of an irrational number will be are non-terminating and non-recurring. So what should we you have to remember? That decimal expansion of irrational number are non-terminating, non-recurring. So the property you have to remember for the irrational number, it is the decimal expansion of any irrational number is non-terminating, non-recurring. Moreover, again the vice versa theory, that a number whose decimal expansion is non-terminating, non-recurring, then it is irrational. So you have to remember these two properties. Let's see some example of irrational number like root 2. Root 2 can be written as 1.414213562730985044888016 up to infinite numbers. So this process will be go till infinite. So you can see here that the no digits are repeated, no patterns are repeated, and the decimal expansion is non-terminating also. Let's again example pi. It is 3.14592653589799323 up to infinite time. You can expand this value of pi. So here one question is generated that in some questions we are taking the value of pi is equals to 22 by 7. So 22 7 by, it can be a p by q form. So it should be a rational number. But you have to remember that 22 by 7 is an approximate value of a pi, not the exact value of pi. So that's why 22 by 7, if you have right, it is p by q form. But if you have right pi, it is not a rational number. So it is irrational number. These three things you have to write. Now again the next topic. One example I am considering, example number 10, that find an irrational number between 1 by 7 and 2 by 7. We have to find the irrational numbers between 1 by 7 and 2 by 7. So we have to find an irrational number between two rational numbers. So what we have to do? So we have to find a solution. So in a previous video we have already discussed how we can find the decimal expansion of 1 by 7. So we have also saw that value of 1 by 7 is 0.142857 bar. Repeating value, we have already seen this in the previous video. So again we can conclude it 2 by 7. 2 by 7 is nothing but 2 into 1 by 7. 1 by 7 value, we have to multiply it by 2. So we can say 2 by 7 can be written as 0.285714 bar. Just multiply the number by 2. So you will get the 2 by 7. So what we have to do? Find the irrational number between these two rational numbers. So to find the n irrational number between 1 by 7 and 2 by 7. So what you have to do, we have to find a number which lie non-terminating, first of all, non-recurring, and lie between 1 by 7 and 2 by 7. So lie between this decimal expansion, and again you have to remember it that it is non-terminating, non-recurring also. So we have seen one example, that an example of such number like it is 0.150, 1500, 15000, 15410. So this is up to infinite. So you have not seen any pattern here. So it is an non-repeating digiting blocks. So it is called irrational number. We have some more example also. So let I am taking another example. It is 0.202564823 up to infinite, or 20.256978452265, or 0.2192526465213. So this all are example of irrational number between these two intervals. So what we have to do, just remembering one thing, just you have to write a number is greater than 14287. So precautionally you have to write the number from 143 or 15, and less than 128,000. So you have to write the number which are less than 28,000, 28,000. So you have to remember just things. The first two digits should be, the first number should be greater than the first two digits, and the last number should be less than the first two digits after decimal point. So you have to remember that all numbers are greater than 14 and less than 28. You can see the first two digits. So just remembering first two digits, and afterwards you can write any number, but not write the any pattern that 6666. It cannot be written in this question. So this is the way you can find any irrational number between a rational number. So one more question is originated from this, that how many irrational numbers between any two numbers. So again the concept of a rational number, there are infinitely many irrational numbers between any two numbers. So there are infinitely many irrational numbers are also existed between any two rational or irrational numbers. So I hope that you will understood the concept about the decimal expansion of an irrational and a rational number. In next video we will discuss the next exercise, that how we can solve this kind of question we have already seen in this video. Thank you very much.